I'm a total Sonic the Hedgehog fan, much like anyone else. I like the newer games, but I don't mind playing the classics. I don't think I've ever played a glitchy or hacked game before as well, though I don't think I want to play one after the experience I had. It started in a nice summer afternoon. I was playing Sonic Unleashed, till I noticed, out of my peripheral vision, that the mailman had arrived and put something in my mailbox, as usual, and left. I paused my game to go see what was in the mail. The only thing that the mailbox was a CD case for computers and a note. I took it inside. I looked at the note first and realized it was from my dear friend Kyle, whom I haven't heard from 2 weeks. I know this because I recognized his handwriting, though what was weird in how it looked badly written and scratchy and somewhat difficult to read, as if Kyle was having a hard time writing it down and did it in a hurry. This is to what he wrote. Tom, I can't take it anymore. I had to get rid of this thing somehow before it was too late. And I was hoping you'd do it for me. I can't do it. He's after me. And if you don't destroy the CD, he'll come after you too. He's too fast for me. Please, Tom, destroy this godforsaken disc before he comes after you. It's too late for me. Destroy the disc and you'll destroy him. But do it quick, otherwise he'll catch you. Don't even play the game. It's what he wants. Just destroy it, please, Kyle. Well, I was certainly weird. Even though Kyle is my best friend and I haven't seen him in 2 weeks, I didn't do what he asked of me. I didn't think that a simple game disc would do anything bad to him or me. After all, it's just a game, right? Boy, was I wrong about that. Anyway, I looked at the disc, and it looked like an ordinary computer CD disc, except it had a black marker on it written Sonic.exe. And it was much unlikely Kyle's handwriting, meaning that he must have gotten it from somewhere else, like a pawn shop or eBay. When I saw Sonic on it written on the CD, I was actually excited and wanted to play it, since I'm a big Sonic fan. I went up to my room and turned on my computer, and put the disc in and installed the game. When the title screen popped up, I noticed that it was the first Sonic game. I was like, awesome! Because like I said earlier, I love the classics. The first thing I noticed that was out of place was when I pressed start. It was a split second when I saw the title image turned into something much different. Something that I now consider horrifying. Before cutting to black, I remember what the image looked like. In a split second before the game cut to black, the sky had darkened. The title emblem was rusted and ruined. The Sega 1991 was now instead Sega 666, and the water had turned red like blood, except it looked hyper-realistic. But the freakiest thing that was in a split-second frame was Sonic. His eyes were pitch black and bleeding with 2 glowing red dots staring straight at me, and his smile had stretched wider up in the edge of his face. It was rather disturbing about the image when I saw it, though I figured that it was just a glitch, or forgot about it. After it cut to black, it stayed like that for about 10 seconds or so. And another weird thing that happened, the save file selected from Sonic the Hedgehog 3 popped up. And I was like, what the hell? What is this doing for the first Sonic game? Anyway, then I noticed something was off. The background was dark and cloudy, the sky was a bad Stardust Speedway level from the Sonic CD. And there were only 3 save files. The music was that of creepy Caverns of Winter music from Earthbound, only it was extended and seemed to have been in reverse. And the image from the save file where you see a preview of the level you're on, just red static for all 3 files. What freaked me out more was the character selection. It showed only Tails, Knuckles to my surprise, and Dr. Robotnik. Now, I was sure something was up. I mean, how can you play as Robotnik in a classic Sonic game, for crying out loud? That's when I realized that this wasn't a glitchy game. It was a hacked game. It definitely looked hacked. It was real creepy, but a smart gamer must have made it. I wasn't scared, at least I tried not to be. I told myself that it was just a hacked game and there's nothing wrong with that. Anyways, shaking off the creepy feeling I had, I picked file 1 and chose Tails, and then got started. The game froze for about 5 seconds, and I heard a creepy pixelated laugh that sounded an awful lot like Kefka, guy from the Final Fantasy, before cutting to black. The screen stayed black for about 10 seconds or more. Then it showed the typical level title thing, except the simplistic shapes were different shades of red, and the text only showed, Hill, Act 1. The screen faded, and the level title vanished, revealing Tails in Green Hill Zone for Sonic 1. The music was different though. It sounded like a peaceful melody in reverse. Anyways, I started playing and had Tails running like you would in any of the classic Sonic games. What was odd was that Tails was running along the level. There was nothing but flat ground and a few trees for 5 minutes. That was the peaceful music started to lower, down into a slow, deep tone very slowly as I kept going. I suddenly saw something and I stopped to see what it was. It was one of the small animals lying dead on the ground bleeding. That was when the music started to slow down.
Tails had a shocked and sadness look on his face that I never saw him have before. So I had to move along, and he kept that worried look on his face. As he kept moving, I saw more and more dead animals. Tails moved past them, looking more and more worried as the music lowered, and he moves past more dead animals. I was shocked to see how they'd all died. They looked like somebody killed them in a rather gruesome way. A squirrel that was hanging off a tree that appeared to be his entrails hanging. A bunny had all 4 of its limbs torn off, and a duck had his eyes gouged out and his throat slit. I felt sick to my stomach when I saw the massacre, and apparently so did Tails. After more seconds, there was more and more animals, and the music seemed to have stopped. I still kept Tails moving. After a minute had passed, after the music stopped, Tails was running up the hill and then stopped. It wasn't until I saw why. Sonic was there on the other side of the screen with his back against Tails, with his eyes closed. Tails looked happy to see Sonic, but then his smile flattered. Obviously noticing that Sonic wasn't responding to him, if not acting as if it was totally obvious of Tails' presence, Tails walked slowly towards Sonic, and I noticed that I wasn't even moving my keyboard to make him move, so this had to have been a cutscene. Suddenly I began to have a growing feeling of dread as Tails walked closer to Sonic to get his attention. I felt that Tails was in danger, something bad was going to happen to him. I heard a faint static growing louder as Tails was but inches away from Sonic, and stopped and stuck his hand out to touch him. That foreboding feeling in my gut was growing stronger, and I felt the urge to tell Tails to get away from Sonic as the static grew louder. Suddenly, in a split second, I saw Sonic's eyes open, and they were black with those red glowing dots, just like in the title image, though there wasn't a smile. What had happened was the screen turned black and the static sound was off. It stayed black for about 7 seconds, and then a white text appeared forming a message saying, "Hello, do you want to play with me?" At this point, I was creeped out. I didn't want to continue the game, but my curiosity got the better of me, and I was taken to a different level with the level title now saying, "Hide and Seek." This time, I was in the Angel Island level from Sonic 3, and it looked like everything was on fire. Tails looked at me as though he was scared out of his wits at the time. He actually looked at me and made a frantic gesture, as if he wanted me to get out of the area he was in as fast as possible. I was starting to get freaked out by this. I mean, Tails was actually breaking the 4th wall, trying to tell me to get him out of there. So I pressed down on the arrow key as hard as I could and made him run as fast as he could. A pixelated version of the creepy theme when you meet Shadow at the Ark of Robotnik from Sonic the Hedgehog 2 was playing, as any Tails trekked through the desolated forest, trying to help him escape from whatever he was trying to run from. Suddenly, I heard a creepy laugh again. An awful, Kafka laugh. Right after 10 seconds had passed, as I helped Tails run through the forest, and I started seeing flashes of Sonic popping everywhere on the screen, again with his black red eyes. Music changed to the suspenseful triangle jingle as I see Sonic behind Tails slowly gaining up on him, flying. Sonic wasn't running, he was actually flying. The flying pose that Sprite was making looked awfully similar to the Metal Sonic flying pose of Sonic CD, except it was just Sonic, and he had his black and red eyes again. Only this time he had the most deranged look grin on his face. He looked as though he was enjoying the torment he was giving this poor little fox that he gained up on him. Suddenly, when Tails tripped, there must have been another cutscene. Music stopped and Sonic vanished. Tails laid there starting to cry for about 15 seconds. It was rather upsetting to watch, and I tried to tear up myself. Then Sonic appeared right in front of Tails, and Tails looked up in horror. Blood started to come down his black eyes at Sonic as the grin slowly grew from his face, and he looked down at the horrified fox. I couldn't make him watch. Just in a split second, Sonic lunged at Tails right before the screen went black. There was a loud screeching noise that only lasted 5 seconds. The text turned, only this time it said, "You're too slow. Want to try again?" I got off a laugh came with it. I was so shocked by what had just happened. Did Sonic murder Tails? No. Good enough. He and Tails are supposed to be best friends, right? Why did Sonic do that to him? I shook the shock of all I was brought back to the character Sonic. The save file that had Tails was different. Tails was no longer in the box itself, but in the TV screen itself, which was flickering with red static. Tails' expression scared me. His eyes were black and green. His orange fur had gone to black, and he had an expression of anguish on his face. Trying to ignore it, I picked Knuckles next. The laugh came back, and the screen got black again, and stayed there for another 10 seconds. This time, the level said, "You can't run." It was really freaking me out now. I couldn't really tell if this was a glitch or hack, or just a sick, twisted joke, or anything really. But despite my fear of what happened next, I kept playing. The next level would be much different. It had the ground with a straight brain zone, but the sky background looked like the new moon. It had the dark reddish cloudy sky, but the music that creeped me out the most. It sounded like Biden's theme for Happy You Beat Poking the Earthbound. I also noticed that Knuckles looked afraid just like Tails did. No, not as much. More about it, he looked a little unnerved. He broke the 4th wall just like Tails and looked as if he wasn't sure about what was going on, but I made him move anyway. He ran down a straight pathway in his dark level, and as he did, the screen started to flicker red static a couple times, and laughed too. Then, after a few seconds of running, I noticed several bloodstains on the tile ground. I thought the growing sense of fear again, thinking something horrible was going to happen to Knuckles. He looked nauseated walking down the bloodstained road, but I still kept on going. Suddenly, as Knuckles ran, Sonic appeared right in front of his black and red eyes, and a red static appeared again. When Sonic vanished, showing up in the black screen with the text saying, "Found you." I was now scared. Sonic found Knuckles already? What's going on? Anyway, the red static came again, and then I was back to the level of Knuckles, looked like he was panicking, and Sonic was nowhere to be found. And this time, the high-pitched scream from Silent Hill wasn't found a box this time. Is this some kind of box battle, Sonic? I hope the guy wasn't honest with me. Suddenly, Sonic appeared right behind Knuckles in what appeared to be a pixelated black smoke. I made Knuckles turn, and he punched Sonic. But Sonic managed to push pixelated smoke before I could eat it, and he hit. A terrible laugh went off again, and Sonic appeared behind Knuckles again, and then I managed to punch again. And Sonic managed again laughing. Knuckles can't eat anymore, and I started to go crazy. Sonic practically killed Knuckles. His tail stuck twisted around like Knuckles. When the captain played Knuckles fell to his knees and crunched as he held Sonic. He broke his arm. Sonic actually tried his best crazy. And then in a split second, Sonic raised Knuckles, and screamed black and made a straight, screeching noise that lasted for about 30 seconds. And the text message began, "Slowly and slow with the so little time. Would you agree?" A pause. What's going on? Sonic was actually trying to Thank you.